What's up, everybody? I'm gonna let this thing build from. I'm out here in my thinking spot today. Just figured I'd come outside. I don't shoot too many live videos lately because I've been too damn busy. I got a lot of good news. This is probably gonna be one of the last live videos from my house. I like to come out here, it's a thinking spot, relax a little bit. I think my cushion is wet. I think I'm getting some water on my ass here. What's up, everybody? I see that Facebook's finally found you and you're here. I'm hanging out. It's probably going to be one of the last videos I shoot from my home office because I go on vacation Saturday to the Dominican Republic, and then we move into our new office in Dallas. It's pretty exciting. So, what's up, Vivian? What does that say? Vivian Gary, Lily Valdez. What's up, closer? Dwayne, another closer. What's up, everybody? I got some good stuff for you today. I'm going to share a lesson that I have with you. What's up, Ira Carter in the house? Justin Michael Howard. What's up, Dwayne? I know you're killing it in the car business. Nicholas Zikowski, I think I got that right. What up, Nick? So, I was talking to a client of mine earlier today, and he was saying, you know, he had all these ideas, and I get this a lot. So, there could be a bunch of my clients watching this going, he's talking about me, but there's a lot of y'all, because like attracts like. But what happens is, we get in this conversation, and this client just wanted to do all these really cool things. And just wanted to run 1,000,000 miles an hour, and this happens a lot. People join my program and they see the opportunity and they see the ideas that are presented to them, and action takers, that shit drives us crazy because we see something and we want to take action immediately and get results from it because that's how we're results driven people, obviously. And so I'm having a conversation with him, and much like many people, he's going in 1,000,000 different directions, wanting to do all these things and wanting to, you know, just like blow the whole thing up. And I love that. I'm all for it. But there's a reason why I get people to commit to me for a year, because things don't just happen overnight. You know, I didn't get the results. I didn't get to where I am. I didn't get out here in my happy spot like this overnight. And I've seen a lot of people become overnight success in the music industry. They call them one-hit wonders, right? They have like one song and everybody's like humming that song for a few weeks, and then they kind of wear their welcome out and they can't ever really get back to that spot again. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't ever get back and get that fame again. They're one-hit wonders. And the reason why is because they go up and they peak so hard the first time that it's hard for them to mentally get past that upper limit of that peak. Therefore, they never really live up to their full potential, man, and it's sad. And I see a lot of business people do that too. They get voices out there. What in the hell? It's sad, right? Because here's what happens. People in the business world, they get these ideas and they start like 10 or 15 different projects, and they never finish any of them, and they never get to truly experience the greatness that they have. And here's what I know about my business. I've grown slow and steady. I've watched a lot of people around me blow up and make more money in a year than I have, and then the next year they just disappear and they're not in the industry anymore. And what happens is, I'm trying to run a marathon here, and I think you have to crawl before you walk, right? That's the matter. I got little babies learning to crawl now, and you have to crawl before you walk. And the thing is, like, I'm trying to run a marathon at this point, but I started out crawling, and a lot of people, they just want to get up and try to run this sprint, man. And business is not a sprint, right? We're not in business, even though we pay our taxes on a year-to-year basis, we're not in business year to year. We're in business for the long term, right? Like, I'm in business so that I can stay doing this for the next 30 to 40 years of my life and bring big change to the marketplace. But I couldn't have done that just like the first thing coming out of the gate, trying to get all the projects that I have in the air right now. I mean, I've got 1,500 videos on YouTube, no telling how many videos on Facebook. I've got 1,500 blog posts. I've got 300 different podcasts that I've either hosted myself or been a guest on. I'm in all sorts of magazines and stuff, and that shit didn't happen overnight, man. I've been crawling and walking and jogging and running, never sprinting, and running for 7 years now at this stuff, you know. And what happens, a lot of people, they see the results of what I got and they say, oh, hey, you know what? I'm going to do this and I'm going to make all this shit happen overnight. It's impossible. You can't outsource the things that I've done. And I don't say that to brag, but I say that because a lot of people get in business and they think all these things that I have or Tony Robbins has or Frank Kern has, that they're just going to create these things and they're going to work overnight. Same thing in mortgages and real estate. You look and you get into mortgages and you think that, you know, hey, you're going to be Frederick Eklund overnight. You're going to be selling houses like Josh Altman overnight, man. And those guys had to start out somewhere. You got to walk. You got to learn to crawl before you walk. And then once you learn to walk, you got to be able to pick up the pace and jog a little bit. But you don't have to sprint, because sprint, man, you get worn out eventually, and you got to take a deep breath. And it takes you a pause, and then that pause can cost you a whole lot. If you'll continue to just jog and run that marathon and just never stop, And that's the way that you should look at business. So here's the thing, right? I'm sure you got a million things on your mind. I'm sure you're pulled a million different directions. Focus on one. Crawl, walk, jog, get that one up and running, get the marathon going before you bounce over to the next thing. And don't try to accomplish everything that the top person in your industry has done overnight. Try to accomplish everything that they've done, but if they've got a 30-year head start on you, set your pace to do it in 5 or 10. So that's my lesson today for everybody. Thanks for tuning in for the live video. Share it if you dig it. And I'll probably shoot a live video from the Dominican Republic next week. I hear it's really beautiful there. I've never been, so I'll probably shoot a live video. If you guys are lucky, maybe a live video with Amy in a bikini. We shall see. Later.